my shorts.
Disney, however, though, have they've ramped up the campaign for Black Widow again.
Oh, really?
It's rolling again, finally. Well, because a few weeks ago they announced that Black Widow and Cruella, which is the 101 Dalmatians live-action thing with Emma Stone, they announced that they're going to cinemas on the dates that they had announced a while ago, but they're also going to Disney+.
Right.
So now Black Widow's around the corner. It's coming out on July 9th. It's coming out again, as I said, Disney Plus and cinemas. It's time that now they're like, we're going to start ramping this up again after they did a year ago. So they've released a third trailer for the film now.
Oh,
and this is the first trailer that specifically mentions that the film's going to Disney Plus, Premier Access, which is the one where you got to pay $30 for it. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people have been complaining in the past that they've had to pay the $30, but I feel like Black Widow's one that a lot of people probably will just want to pay.
Yeah,
at this point.
I would think so.
So that trailer, the third trailer went out. It got 70 million views in the first 24 hours. That's not a record by any stretch, because Endgame had 289 million in the first 24 hours.
Shit,
yeah.
Really?
So that's got 70 million, but that's 13 million more than the previous trailer, which was released last April.
Oh.
So the interest is still there, and people are maybe more interested now. It's like, fuck, we've just had WandaVision, we've had Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Give me another film. Give me a movie now. Right. So people are keen to get on that Black Widow train again. And I got to say, I've been one who's been like, I just don't care about this movie anymore. Not that I don't care. It's like I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't have hype for this movie anymore. Just release it. Just give it to me. But this new trailer was really good. And now I'm like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to see this movie now.
When it gets closer to being released,
I'll be hyped, man.
Yeah.
I'll be like a kid on sugar.
Exactly right.
Give it to me.
Red cordial.
Yeah, red cordial. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, really good. Really good. Can't wait. The trailer's very good, and I'm very excited again. Disney also released a third trailer for Cruella. Mm-hmm. Technically the second trailer, but in between the two trailers, they put out like an extended spot, wasn't Super Bowl. It was for one of the big football games. They played like a spot, or maybe it was like the Emmys or something. Or Golden Globes, whatever it was. They had like a TV spot. It was like an extended one, so it was technically like a mini trailer. Anyway, all of this has been in the space of a month. We've had like 3 trailers for this film. But this is coming out next month, I think, Cruella. I haven't written that down here, but I believe it's out next month in May. Again, this is the first trailer for Cruella that specifically mentions the Disney Plus Premier Access. I feel like this is one that people are going to be complaining about, that they have to pay the money for.
People just complain because they want to complain.
Well, exactly right. I'm interested in seeing it. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't look great. I've been like on and off with the Disney remakes.
Will you pay for it though?
Me personally,
hopefully you get a screener.
Well, I probably will get a screener. Well, maybe because they're doing this because it's going to Disney Plus and cinemas. We'll probably get a cinema screening of it. I'd imagine.
Oh yeah, maybe
from Disney.
Maybe.
Me personally, I don't know if I would pay $30 if I wasn't such a big Disney fan. I don't know if I would pay the $30 for it. I'm not sure. I still am of the mind. I think $30 might be a little much
for Cruella. Definitely
for that one particularly. Yeah.
I think I wouldn't pay that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know.
I won't be paying.
But again, I understand why they have to put that high price point on there. Exactly. And it's still cheaper than going to the cinema.
They're fucking stupid. Why put $30? Put $20 on it.
If you put $20, there'd be more people.
People are more likely to go, $20 is okay. But once you get to $30, it's like,
yeah, I know. But it's also like, I fucking lost my train of thought there.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't pay $30.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say, but yeah, it's like, yeah, a bit much. Especially when you keep doing it. It's like every couple of months there's another. Like the first one they did, which was like I can't remember the Mulan. It was like just pay it. I'm just happy to pay it. I just want to see the movie because we're sort of at the beginning of the pandemic still. A few months in, it's like I don't mind it. It's fine. You understand why they got to charge $30. It's still cheaper than going to the movies. But now they're doing every few months. It's almost like it's a bit much. It's a little bit much. I understand it would be, you'd be paying to see it at the cinema or whatever, but I don't know. Especially now that we know that like 2 months after they put it on Disney Premier Access, you can buy a digital copy of it on Apple or Amazon or whatever for $30 and keep it, or that it will be on Disney Plus for free in 3 months after you've paid the $30, So it's after all this stuff, you can kind of collate like more of a idea.
Yeah, so for me, that Cruella, I don't care what I say that. I'm not really.
No. Well, I don't either, really. I'm not a huge fan of 101 Dalmatians. I'm not a huge fan of the live-action ones they did in the 90s either. No, so I don't know. But I love Emma Stone, and she looks really good in the role. So I'm there for Emma Stone. But other than that, I'm not too sure about how
you had a bit of a crush on Emma Stone.
Yeah, I love Emma Stone. Love Emma Stone. She's great. It's funny, I was talking to Wacko Jacko the other day. He was like, you can tell your podcast listeners, I'll be there for Cruella just for Emma Stone. He's like, I'll chuck down $30 for Emma Stone. And Tim was like, oh, Emma Stone, my interest has peaked. But she's terrific. She's a fantastic actress, and I just love almost everything she does. Easy A. Do you remember Easy A?
Yes.
That is like one of my favorite comedy films from like the last, I was going to say last decade, but it's probably more than 10 years old now. But I revisited that recently with Alicia, and Alicia loved it too. It's such a good film. Yeah, she's amazing. So I'm there for Emma Stone. Actually, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say because Disney Plus don't reveal anything about statistics or anything, so we don't actually know how well the Premier Plus thing is going. There have been reports saying that Premier Plus has been a bust, but they're still persisting with it. So, and at that price point, so I don't know. I don't have this inside information. I'm just going on what I've heard. But yeah, so it's interesting. But here's another thing.
Do they not put it out because it is a bust, or they just not put any?
Well, that's the thing. You don't know. They don't put anything out unless it's like a really good, like, oh, we've broken a record. Yeah. Oh, this many people have watched it. Oh, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is the most watched. Yeah, I reckon, because they haven't specifically said anything on either of any of the films that have gone to Disney Premier Plus just yet. I don't know. But they have come out and confirmed that Jungle Cruise and Free Guy, these are two more of their big tentpole films. Jungle Cruise has had it bad, man. Jungle Cruise was supposed to be out in 2019, and then they pushed it to 2020 because they had it. I think they had it set for Christmas, Jungle Cruise, and they were like, no, they're so set on this movie being. They've obviously had really good reception from focus groups and test audiences, that they were like, no, this is like a summer film. So they pushed it into 2020 for summer, and then fucking COVID happened, and they just had to keep pushing it. Anyway, they're adamant that's coming out July 30. Free Guy is a film that's been caught up in the 20th Century Fox buyout. This is a Fox, one of the last Fox films that was part of that buyout package. It's got Ryan Reynolds in it, and he plays a guy called Guy who wakes up one day and realizes that he is a non-player character in an open-world video game, and he tries to escape. It looks really good. Really good.
Interesting.
But this is one that, again,
like Ready Player One sort of thing.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, so he's like in a video game, or it's almost like a open-world game, which is like Grand Theft Auto, where you can just like walk around. And just do whatever you want, right? And the non-player character is obviously just one of the just random people that's just in the game. Background, yeah. So he wakes up and finds out that he's a non-player character, but wants to become like the hero of the game. It looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
So this is a Fox film. It was supposed to be out ages ago, and it's just been caught up in this, like New Mutants was, and whatever else that just got caught up in this whole thing. And Disney keeps pushing it. They're obviously banking on this being a big film.
You've sold me, Dave.
Good. It looks good.
I'm sold.
There's a couple of trailers, and it looks really fucking good.
Yeah.
So both of those are coming out. Jungle Cruise July 30, Free Guy August 30. 13, sorry. They have confirmed that they are coming out on those dates, but they're going to theaters only. They won't be going on Disney Plus. Yeah, so interesting. Is this a sign that Premier Plus, Premier whatever it's called, Premier Access isn't working, or are they just betting on the fact that by this point things should be back to some kind of semi-normal, that they're happy to put them in theaters and not Disney Plus?
Well, here might be okay. In the States, I don't think they'll be back to...
Well, no. Jungle Cruise is going to be huge. Jungle Cruise will be an enormous film under normal circumstances. It's got The Rock, who is the most bankable Hollywood star at the moment, Dwayne Johnson. It's got Emily Blunt. It's got Jack Whitehall. It's going to be fucking huge. It looks amazing. It looks like Pirates of the Caribbean, kind of like pulp adventure shit. I can't wait for it. I've been dying for this movie for so long. Oh, man. But anyway, so they're coming out. Hey everyone, if you haven't yet, smash that big old subscribe button up on your screen to keep up to date with all my content, and hit that like button down below. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon for as little as $1 a month for exclusive videos, early access content, and to get your name up on the screen. Thanks again for watching.